Hi guys, we're gonna be doing what's your next long-term relationship? Next relationship? Situationship? Relationship. Okay. So I got my Coraline stickers. We're gonna pick for pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. I think I've gotten a sticker in another reading before, and I have a lot in there. Okay. Also, this is a deck that I use, by the way. It's my favorite. I love it. The detail inside, beautiful. Okay. So, if you picked pile number 1, I think this person is going to make you blush a lot. Might make you get back into like self-care types of things. So like if you have been slacking a little bit and you meet this person, you're like, I want to do my makeup. Or if you don't like makeup, you're like, I want to do my hair really nice. I just want to spend extra time on self-care. So whatever that looks like for you, you could live in Florida or somewhere warm. Very like colorful. This person like puts color back into your life, I'm feeling. Also, you could have some sort of water rising sign, because I forget her name, if it's Miss Spink or Miss Forcible. Okay, but she has these big eyes, and I have a water rising sign. So, you know, I have my big eyes. So you might have that too. But you don't have to. Maybe just like a water sign in there or something. Jewelry. You could have like colorful hair. You also, I'm getting Jewish, I don't know. Take that one or leave that one, I don't know. That was just like a random thought that popped into my head. They could be, you could be, I don't know. But anyways, so pile number 1, what is their next relationship? Okay, this is something that you're not expecting. Yeah, I think you're gonna have a total like type change. This person's gonna change your type. Okay, so I'm seeing 6 of Swords and the Hanged Man here with the 8 of Wands. To me, this looks like you're moving away from like a stagnant energy, and it feels like you might be going after something that's totally not normally your type. I'm seeing a motorcycle here. Maybe that is your type, okay? But it's normally not something you go after, right? So, me specifically, if I can like intervene for a minute, I have had a history of dating people that weren't technically my type, but I don't think it's a bad thing. And then I've came to the conclusion like, no, like I deserve to like be able to go after my type. You know what I mean? Like I want to experience that. So it feels kind of like that, where you're just like, I'm never going after the guys that I actually really want, and it feels like you're going to be doing that. And there's a Tower moment here where you're like, I'm not going back to what's not my type anymore because it works out. This person could be very, very hardworking. They almost seem kind of like the bad boy type, but you're going to be shocked by the fact that they're actually really hardworking. So don't be mistaken for maybe their style, or like maybe they do like bad boy stuff, not like sleeping around or anything, but maybe they do like bad boy type stuff where they're a little bit like risky, or like, you know, doing things you're like, whoa, but like they take their job seriously, they have goals, they're very responsible, I'm seeing. But you're gonna be shaken up because you're gonna be like, whoa, I actually went after my type and it's working out. And I think obviously this is your next relationship, so I don't know how long it'll work out, right? But hopefully for a while. But even after this person, let's say something happens and like whatever, you're not going back. You're like, no, like I'm going after what I want. It seems like you're gonna be the person that reaches out to them. You're gonna see them. And I feel like you're gonna reach out to them and you're gonna be completely shocked because you're gonna be like, holy crap, like this person's interested. Yeah, it definitely feels like a case of, you see the hangman here and how she has fishnets underneath. You could be goth, you could be alternative, you could be one of those things. If not, it's just you've kind of been like holding yourself back with your own personal style, what you like and stuff, and you're actually gonna start going after what you like. So let me see, let's see more about this person though. This person's really hardworking, like really. I think they're gonna maybe help you. Yeah, whatever they manifest comes true. This person is gonna help you achieve your goals. You know what they say, like the grass is greener wherever you like water it? They're gonna water the grass with you. Like they're definitely not the type that goes out and has multiple hoes. No, they're like, the grass is greener where you water it. Damn. This person seems great. Like great. Also I'm getting, they don't really care. You know, like what's that Drake song, like hair tied, chilling with no makeup on? That's when you're the prettiest. Like they're still gonna want to water the relationship even if you're having like bum days, even, you know what I mean? Like, so don't worry too much with this person. Let's see like how you guys will meet. Okay, you're definitely reaching out to them, but I have the Four of Cups. Maybe you're reaching out to them in a time where they're not really in the mood to take anything. Maybe they surprise themselves. Maybe they're surprising themselves with you. Yeah, they're in a real big holding back energy. But it's definitely that person, so let's see. Yeah, strength, okay. They're in a really big holding back energy when you meet them, so it might be a little bit hard to break through to them, but I feel like they're gonna gather their own strength to be like, I'm letting this person in, and I think this is where this comes in. I feel like it's not just you being surprised that they like reach out to you back after you message them or meet them in whatever setting. It's surprising them too, because I don't think they're in an energy right now where I feel like they're working a lot on themselves. Maybe this person has had past traumas with relationships. So, but yeah. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this person's gonna see you as very loving. I feel like this person's probably going through some things that makes them not want to put their walls down, but you're gonna come in as this like nurturing, you might be an earth sign type of energy to where they actually trust you. They feel very cared for. Maybe they're not used to somebody really caring for them. And you kind of like change that. They could also be really attracted to the fact of I'm feeling like you guys are going to be talking for a while until this person brings their walls down. You could really let their walls down by sharing interests that you have. I feel like you might really love animals. You might really be into nature. I'm seeing this like rabbit here that's standing out to me, and I feel like they're gonna be really, really, what is the word? Like just in awe because of the things that you love, and it's going to make them feel like you're just this really caring person. I just think that they have their walls up. So when you meet this person, don't be turned off right away if they seem a little bit hard to get through. I mean, this generation is brutal anyways, right? Like, so many people are going through things, and we all put walls up because, you know, nobody wants to date anymore, nobody, you know. So I wouldn't give up on this person easily because you're both gonna surprise each other. So thank you for watching. Pile number 2, Coraline. For this one, I'm kind of getting like hard to get type energy for your next relationship. There might be like gameplay like you guys do. This almost seems like, I wouldn't quite say like hooking up and then getting together, but kind of just like maybe teasing each other a bit. You're gonna come off really mysterious to this person. If it's not the whole teasing and game playing thing, you're gonna be very alluring to this new person, this next relationship. Okay, pile 2's next relationship. This seems like really fun energy. Yeah. Okay, there is some like sexual, I won't get too deep into it because there's no like 18 plus warning, so, but this person could be an air sign, earth sign, fire sign. I'm feeling like they might have a lot of traits of fire though. For your next relationship, I'm seeing an earth sign, maybe with some fire sign placements. This person has everything already set up in their life right now, and they just want to give it to you. So they find you very alluring. I feel like there's some things that you might talk about with this person whenever you meet, and it's kind of going to like wake them up. I don't know if there's some sort of like something, like you tell them something and it wakes them up. I don't know, maybe if you guys could be friends and it could be the whole situationship thing, and there's something that happened that they hear you say that they're like, holy shit, this is like my person, like what have I been doing? If not, and this is like not situationship vibes, this could be like a friend too. I'm seeing that there's some sort, I feel like you kind of already know this person. There's something where this person is hearing something that like wakes them up and it's like, this is my person. Like they genuinely want to give you everything, and I feel like it's stressing them out. This is okay. I think this is definitely somebody you know. This is stressing them out. They're waiting for you. They do have some sexual tension there. I feel like maybe you guys have been talking a little bit like that. If not, there is sexual tension going on. Again, I think this is somebody you know. I think this is somebody you might have been fucking around with for a little bit. And then all of a sudden you get shocked by the fact that they want to be with you. And it's keeping them up. They're stressed about this. They don't really know how to say this to you. They might be waiting. Maybe what's going on is they're not really sure how to tell you, because maybe there is tension going on, or you have been talking, or you know, and they're not really sure how to go about this. Maybe you guys are strictly situationship, friends with benefits type vibes, and they're now waking up to the fact that, like, oh, I want you. So this does look like it's going to be your next relationship. Obviously, I mean, they're just scared. Tell me more. I need one more. Okay, yeah. At first I was like, what is going on? Because I have 2 walking away cards, and I'm like, and then I got this. Maybe in the past when you guys were talking, they felt like they were dismissed with their emotions towards you. Maybe they have expressed this to you and you kind of just took it as like a joke. Or, yeah, that. So maybe they've taken it as a joke, and maybe they have kind of like had other people, and I don't know. This kind of seems like it is a game, okay? When I said that with the sticker, it feels like a game where they've maybe expressed it to you and you're like, haha, like you're so funny. And they're like, no, really. And then they've gone and they've talked to other people because they're like, I can't get through to this person. There's gonna be something where maybe it's you making the first move and you're just like, actually, I do like you. And this is what wakes them up. There's something said here. Let me see what's said here, because I want to know. What is it that's said? Heartbroken. Maybe you could have gone through something heartbreaking, and maybe they're like, this is my chance. That kind of is a little fucked up. But maybe that's kind of how it works. Maybe you guys bond over something. I know some people are not going to like to hear that, okay? Because some people are like, that's messy. Sometimes it happens like that, okay? Maybe you're heartbroken over something and they're like angry about it and they want to come in and show you like, F that person, like I've been here. There's something about like, I've been here, I've been waiting. This person has been waiting for you, and this person is stressed out. Who is the 9 of Wands? Yeah, this person's scared. I think there's just maybe this is an on and off type of situationship, and this person is just, they're scared because I don't think that they're gonna think that you take them seriously. Okay, what's it gonna be like once you two actually get together? Because I'm done with the sad stuff. There's not gonna be any more pain. You guys are gonna work together on something. I also see like exotic type stuff. You guys need to be putting an 18+ reading, okay? You're like interfering with the like clean stuff right here. This pile definitely, I don't know if there's like Scorpio energy, promiscuous energy going on. Yeah, once you guys actually get together and get through all of this, you need to communicate with this person. This person needs to communicate with you. Once that happens, this will take off, and there's a lot of passion going on here. A lot of erotic type stuff. Like, paint me like one of your French girls type stuff. I just got another thing in my head, but I'm not going to say it, too inappropriate. So let's just say you're going to be very fulfilled, okay? There's so much tension going on here that once you guys come together, it's going to be very explosive. I don't know if maybe you just never took this person seriously because it was a situationship. Maybe you guys have been on and off, and you know, it makes sense. Not every time that you have a situationship do you take them seriously. So you're gonna find out that this person really actually cares about you, and it's gonna be explosive. So thank you for watching pile number 2. Really love to know something about that situation, so if you pick this pile, please let me know in the comments. Pile number 3. I'm getting long distance right off the bat. This person makes you feel like a child in a good way, not a weird way. They like bring out your inner child. They make you, you know, when they say like you're loved correctly, and you can be like in your most feminine energy, or if you're a man, I don't know what that would be, or if you're they them, I'm not sure. Just like your inner child, okay? Because I'm not sure. But if you're a girl watching, just like your inner, you know, most feminine, if you identify with that energy, that, and for male energy, just like your own like inner child. And then again for they them, I'm not educated enough on that, but whatever that means to you, you know what I mean? So yeah. Anyways, I like to make everybody feel included, even if I sound fucking stupid saying it, but I felt like I needed to say that. So I apologize, because I'm stupid sometimes. And then it has this, oh my twitchy witchy girl, I think you are so nice. I give you bowls of porridge and I give you bowls of ice cream. This person is going to be taking care of you. They make you just feel so content, like warm, cuddly, like so like nice. Pile 3's next relationship. This person's literally gonna give you everything you want. I know the 7 of Cups means like up in the clouds, many options. To me right now, this girl, she's like, I want, well, that's not how the cards were laid out. They're like this. She's like, I want this, and this. And he's like, got it. Or she's like, got it. Like, this person is literally, whatever you want, whatever daydream you have going on, they're on it. Like, I'm giving it to you. Also, my twitchy witchy girl, and then the little witch hat. You could be somebody who practices witchcraft. It's funny because literally for every single pile, I'm pretty sure some sort of like King of Pentacles has popped out. All of these piles have like very stable men. So this guy is very well off. To the, like, he's very comfortable the way that he's sitting there right now, where he's just like, yeah, I got all this money. No ego, no nothing. He's just like, yeah, like, I have all this money, like, you know what I mean? I'm getting like very businessy type of vibe. I feel like you're like the whimsical one, and they're a very like business. So if you're a man watching this, you might be whimsical, okay? And she might be very well in the office. Whatever it is, it just feels like this situation, they're taking care of you, like genuinely taking care of you. 10 of Cups. This seems like, this is like a breath of fresh air, okay? So nice. I think, though, that I think somebody's not ready for kids yet, though. It seems like this person has their whole life together, but one of you is like, maybe you're like, no kids just yet. Like, let me keep being whimsical. Yeah, I do think that you do want kids. I think you're just thinking not right now, because you're enjoying everything that this person is doing for you. This person seems very protective. I'm seeing, you know, You see like the crowns? And he's like looking down at her. He wants to make sure that your cup is always full. You're very whimsical. I'm getting like water sign energy. Could have some air energy. I'm seeing like Libra. This is like so cutesy, okay? Maybe you could like believe in mermaids when you were a kid because of that childlike energy. I don't know, they just love your emotions, your nurturing nature. You might really like music a lot. I mean, everybody likes music, but yeah, this definitely could be long distance. They're gonna, okay, so this might be long distance, or if it's not like crazy long distance, there could be some sort of obstacles that maybe you bring up to them and they're like, I'm taking care of that. Literally, whatever you want, this person is like, you have a problem, we're gonna beat it down with a stick. Like, let me know if he has a brother or if she has a brother. I don't know. That's like the sweetest thing ever. Let me know more about this person, more like details. This person has accomplished a lot in life, but it's so good because they don't have this like crazy ego about them going on. Their name could start with a V, or maybe your name starts with a V. They have a lot of people that admire them. This person's really good to the people around them. This person really has a good heart. Let's get more details about this person. This person could also be Irish, I'm getting, maybe. Doesn't have to be. This person could like to share their success with other people. There's something about mermaids though. I don't know what's going on. There's something about mermaids or something. Maybe you or they live by the ocean. Maybe there's some like, you know how they have those like legend stories and stuff? I don't know, something about that. This person really waters into the people around them. You're going to feel like so safe, so comforted. This person's fully taking care of you. They've accomplished a lot. It seems like what you're getting is just a very stable, emotionally available, genuinely actually like cares and loves you. One more card and then we'll end it. We got trucks pulling up, so. Justice. There is something where maybe you haven't had this in the past, and I haven't had any interruptions in this video, so now that I get it in the last part, I feel like this is gonna happen like fast. I feel like in the past you have been taken advantage of, and this person is going to fill your cup to the point where you might actually start questioning them and be like, why are you doing this? Like, something about it is like too good to be true, but it's not too good to be true. So don't get in your head about this. This is good karma for you coming back to you. Don't mess this up. This person is genuinely like a good person, and I feel like you're gonna be on the go. It's like, whatever you want to do, let's do it. What do you need? What do you want? Keeping your cup full. So yeah, hope you guys like this reading. Thank you for watching.